While acknowledging the positive aspects, I would like to stress for the states like Andhra Pradesh, which continue to face significant public health and infrastructure gaps. It is crucial that the cess benefits reach the frontline and support the state-level preparedness effectively. Firstly, ensuring the safe drinking water and preventing waterborne diseases and preventing food poisoning happening in the residential schools of Andhra Pradesh. I may bring to the kind notice of the government that in a couple of months back, the jaundice outbreak happened in the Kurupam Girls Residential School, where 2 innocent tribal students lost their life and 170 students, tribal students, admitted in hospital due to jaundice. This jaundice outbreak is happened due to contamination of water with fecal matter. It is completely negligence of the state government not to provide the safe drinking water to the students who are studying in the residential schools. And it is due to the under maintenance of RO plants. And this our former CM Sri Jagan Mohan Reddy Garu demanded for the compensation and accountability for the from the state government. But so far nothing had been happened. The second incident happened a month back, immediately after the Kurupam issue, where food poisoning happened in the government residential school run by the state government in Jarela and Rajendra Palem. In Jarela, 53 students fell sick, and in Rajendra Palem, 22 students fell sick and admitted in hospital only because of food poisoning. So, by these incidents has raised the concern about the state response on the health crisis affecting the tribal students and inadequacy of public education infrastructure. And today I raise this issue in this house because there is a saying in Telugu that Neti Balale Repati Paurulu, and there is another important issue in Andhra Pradesh. In 2025, PHC doctors' protest in Andhra Pradesh reveal serious pressure on the public health care, with overall 1,100 centers at risk, shifting outpatients and the emergency services due to the staffing shortages and long-standing resolved grievance, while temporary measures like deploying substitute staff and restoring the in-service PG quota were taken. Long-term issues remain. The health security and national security should be taken strengthened in the rural and the tribal PHCs by hiring the retaining staff and improving the promotions and incentives, expanding emergency care training and upgrading the infrastructure, so the service remains uninterrupted and vulnerable communities receive the reliable health care. By this, the health securities and national security says bill must clearly focus on providing the safe drinking water and upgrading the rural water pipelines and providing the surveillance of waterborne diseases in the high-risk districts like ASR and Manyam in Andhra Pradesh. In additional priority should be improving sanitation and the health services in the welfare schools. Thank you.